I pressed record whilst you weren't looking.
Oh, good.
No, hello. Welcome to a fresh off the stalls. I haven't done one for a while, but I'm doing one because this is the first panto of 2015.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Pull on my cracker, darling.
Behind you.
Oh, okay, so first thing we do, I suppose we should read the joke. It's always tradition to read the joke. So, by the way, I'm joined by Gail Bishop, who is reviewing the show we'll be doing, the video, this is thing. So, Cinderella and Beanstalk. We're here to see Cinderella and Beanstalk. We're on the stalk. We're on the stage for Cinderella and the Beanstalk, and read that. I haven't looked at it yet, so I have no idea what's coming. I shall try to put on the hat on my ridiculous head of hair.
Why did the elf push his bed into the fireplace?
I don't know. Why did the elf push the bed into the fireplace?
He wanted to sleep like a log. There's my Russian laugh again.
So, the question is...
Which is not at all racially insensitive.
Still better than Kate Winslet's. So, the question is, was Cinderella and the Beanstalk funnier than that joke?
Yes.
Yes.
Quite
It was a lot funnier.
Quite a lot funnier.
So I should let you start. What did you like about Cinderella and the Beanstalk?
I liked that it was so anarchic with 3 men and another man multi-rolling.
Full of men, just how I like it.
It was a complete man fest. With men dressing up as women and dressing up as men as well.
Yes, it was totally nuts. I didn't know what to expect, and even at the end of it, I still didn't quite know what to expect. But it was still very much a panto. And some of my favourite pantos that I've seen are when they've not done a traditional panto as such, but done something different with elements of traditional panto.
Yes.
And this really works. They've mashed together so many pantos, it's unbelievable. Which I don't know if you can quite see, but it's the reason for the detritus behind us.
There's a lot of detritus.
There's a lot of detritus. It's the kind of show where the word detritus gets thrown around a lot.
They were wearing a lot of clothes by the end of it.
Yeah, it was just marvellously silly. It was, and I think for the most part, kind of pitched the silliness just right, especially for children. The kids in the audience loved it.
Yes, absolutely.
But this is what I was saying earlier. I actually think it's a panto that's geared a bit more towards children than towards adults.
Yes.
And I think that because there's not much innuendo. I think the silliness was very high energy, and I think it was very childlike. But there was still enough there for adults, like 90s film references.
There was a lot of 90s film. I did love the Velociraptor Ugly Sisters.
Yes, and the Home Alone bit as well.
Yes, and the Home Alone condensed into 2 minutes, which was incredibly funny.
Marvellous.
And we all still know all the words of Home Alone.
It's just like we're doing this Home Alone stuff. It's like the kids in the audience weren't even born. But you disagreed with me earlier in the foyer, but you didn't think it was as kiddie orientated as I felt it was.
It's not that it wasn't kiddie oriented. It was more that I didn't feel that it was targeted specifically at children, but it was more, it encompassed such a broad range of ages. I think it's the mix of just the complete silliness. It's stupid boy humour without it being puerile. It's just silly, but then also with the crazy film references just thrown in.
So what I like about this panto, I think if some parents want to see a good panto, but might be a bit worried that some of the references are a bit adult, because even some family pantos can still have
only adult in as much as that the kids just wouldn't have been born when this stuff was first put out.
So there's nothing underlyingly filthy.
No, there was a distinct lack of filth.
Yeah, and yet it was still really enjoyable.
Yes, it was.
And I go to see things like I actually see quite a lot of adult pantos. And I've always said like adult pantos are not that much different from normal pantos, but this one has proven to me that you can be
clean
and almost.
Funny.
There was one or two tiny bits which are less dirty, more just kind of slightly inappropriate. But yeah, it was a clean. It was really good, clean fun.
Yes.
It was really laugh out loud funny in many places. Actors. Who was your favourite? Can you remember who they were?
Oh gosh,
James, Jordan, John. I don't know who they are.
It was very hard to tell who was who, but I certainly think they were all good. They were all good.
Their physicality was fantastic. Their faces were great.
Lots of multi-rolling, but very easy to identify which character they were about to appear as. Just the simple addition of a piece of costume, which means that you know, you're going to be a genie. You're going to be, well, just the stance. You're going to be the ugly sisters again.
Yeah.
So yes.
If you had to pick a criticism, because we are critics after all, what would it be?
Some of the jokes were possibly milked for a little too long. Sometimes the pace did drop for just a teeny bit. But it was, I think, because there was so much packed in, it was kind of nice to have a little bit of a rest, because otherwise then you don't have the momentum. If it's going bam, 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 rah, the entire time, you do need that quick and slow.
That is pretty much the exact same criticism I give it. Well, some bits did drag on. There was a sequence of the cow song. I think it was like, just get on with it. But at the same time, for me, it seemed to drag. But the kids didn't seem to be bored of it at all.
No.
So it was great that even though we felt it dragged a bit, it went on for a bit too much. The kids were still completely with it. I think this is the perfect panto for families.
Definitely.
It's not too filthy. It's a lot of fun. Not too
long.
And
also a lot of audience participation. It takes a little while for that to get going, but
it was press night. And also it's completely original.
Yes.
You won't have seen a panto like this.
No.
And that's what I think really marks it out. So I'm glad I finally got to see it, because I didn't see it last year. Did you see it last year?
I didn't see it last year.
No,
It's actually my first time to Theatre503 and I've really enjoyed it.
So they do some fantastic stuff here. I would recommend it to all my friends. I don't have any. No, I do. You're here.
I'm here.
Yes. Anyway, so we're not going to prattle on much more. I need to get more wine. We need to leave the auditorium before they turn the lights off and lock us in. And before I get tempted to play around with some of the props. So thank you very much, Gail. Your full review is going to be up on Bargain Theatre.
Bargain Theatre.
Bargain Theatre, indeed. And mine will be up in the usual place. So thank you very much for joining me. And well, this is the Christmas season started.
Merry Christmas.
Got too much shows going on, but I'm going to enjoy them more. The next fresh off the stalls should be for The Tiger Who Came to Tea. Yes, that's what I'm seeing tomorrow.
Good.
10 o'clock in the morning with children. Better not have too much wine, or more. I don't know how it works.
I would say more wine.
More wine.
More
booze
wine.
and more Christmas panto fun. Thank you very much to everyone at Theatre503 and Chloe Nelkin Consulting for inviting us and plying us with booze, and also for the Sleeping Trees for putting on a marvellous panto. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.